BedFringeTV, and it's Jimmy, and I'm with Lizzie Wort. Hello. Welcome. Otherwise known as Marilyn Monroe, from the unremarkable death of Marilyn Monroe. So, welcome to Bedfringe.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
You did a show yesterday.
I did a show my first ever show of it last night. Yes, and I think it went well. I hope.
But
no
felt,
booing.
You felt well, yeah. But would it? But it felt. It felt good to do.
Yeah, it felt great. It was really, really wonderful to finally. I think it really relies on an audience, and it had come to that point where we needed to get it in front of people, just to find out what was working and what wasn't, and. Yeah, it was wonderful, and they were very receptive, and they clapped at the end. That's always a good start. So, I feel really pleased with it so far. Yeah, still work to do, but we're on the right road.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, could you just tell us a little bit about the show then, about kind of how it came about, and then what the show's about?
Yeah, well, basically, Elton Townend-Jones has written it and directed it, and he came up with the idea. I mean, he's been sort of had it in his head for a very long time, and he wanted to kind of give people the real Marilyn, I guess. And I think lots of people have a preconceived idea of who she is, and there's a lot of sort of talk conspiracy theories and that kind of thing, and I think he's always been a huge fan of hers and wanted to sort of bring out the real her. So as much as you can, it's an honest portrayal of her, so it's not Marilyn. It's kind of offering the audience a new angle on her. Her last words that she said in an interview were "Don't make me into a joke," and I think that's something that certainly I've really held on to in performing her, of really trying to find the heart of her as much as you can, because I think in a way the sad part about her was that I don't think she ever really could let go of that Marilyn. I think it was all blurred into one, and that's what a lot of this is about. So the show is the last hour and a half of her life.
Wow.
And it's kind of her sort of going through her life, really. I don't want to say too much more.
No, of course. You don't want to give too much away.
But yeah, it's that sort of, it's her at her most real, as much as Marilyn ever can be real.
So is Marilyn are you quite connected to Marilyn, or was it kind of a part that you picked up on, or was it?
Elton and Rebecca, the producer from Dyad, sort of came to see me in something else and decided that wonderfully that they thought I would be right for it, which I was absolutely flabbergasted by. It's about the only time in my life I've been speechless, and was terrified as well, because it's Marilyn Monroe. Yeah. But they were very quick to say that they didn't want it to be Marilyn, and that it was about the essence of her. So I sort of felt a bit better about that, and I've tried really hard not to research her too much, really. Yeah. It's a kind of combination of giving the audience the Marilyn that they all know and that they can recognise, but also approaching it as you would any other part that's been written, and try and
come straight from the script.
Yeah, and I mean, Elton's been brilliant. I mean, the script was a lot longer than it is now, and unfortunately we had to cut a lot. But I'm so glad that it was that long to begin with, because there was so much juice and facts. So I've got this sort of massive backdrop story in my head about her, and that was kind of enough in terms of there's so much to find out about her in that. I mean, I have looked at films, and I find pictures really help me a lot, actually, in sort of getting to know her, and in her eyes, there's so much in those eyes. But I tried not to research it too much, because I think it would have freaked me out. Every time I see her, I'm like, I can't be her, she's just so gorgeous. And she's so vibrant and wonderful. But that was the whole point, luckily, was that we weren't necessarily going for just that. We were going for bringing parts of myself, as you do when you play a part. So yeah. Okay,
well, you're going up to Edinburgh, you said, on Sunday?
Yeah, we're doing a drive over 2 days. And then it's the get-in, and then we're up and going at the Assembly venue 3, I think we are at.
Right, so, Assembly venue 3.
Assembly venue 3.
And that's,
I think it's at 1:10 in the afternoon. But
right, just to say, it's Thursday today, so it's pretty much happening.
It's
You've got
really
Sunday,
close.
and you're going straight in.
Yeah, so we're previewing. And again today a matinee, tomorrow and Saturday in St Albans, and then literally the next day we drive up.
Wow.
Pick up the car and off we go. So
Bedfringe was your first preview?
First ever. Thank you, Bedfringe. It's been really lovely.
Thank you. We will finish off with our quickfire questions.
Oh no. Okay.
Tea or coffee?
Tea,
Yeah.
definitely. Decaf tea, because I'm, yeah.
So left or right?
Well, left, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Summer or winter?
Or winter, definitely winter.
Okay. And last question: seashells or candy floss?
Candy floss every time. I grew up in Brighton, definitely candy floss.
Excellent. Well, both of them are covered.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, of course. But yeah, definitely candy floss, nice and pink and fluffy.
Well, thank you very much for coming on
Thank you,
Bedfringe TV, and yeah, it's great. You're pretty much going on like in the next hour and a half.
Yeah, I need to go and get ready.
Yes, yeah, excellent. So, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And you can see the show up in Edinburgh. Yes, thank you very much, and we'll see you later. Bedfringe TV. Goodbye.
Bye.